In this video, I'm going over my top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops of 2022. Let's jump right into it. Hey everyone, my name is Christopher. Welcome to Seriously Star Wars. On this channel I do weekly Star Wars reviews and I also do top 10 Star Wars videos just like this one. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Alright, so as I mentioned, this is going to be my top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops of 2022. And just before we get started, I want to make everything absolutely clear that all of the Funko Pops on my list are ones that I actually own in my collection, and all of them were released in 2022. Although some of them according to the Funko app say they were released in 2021, they're all ones that were released in store in 2022, early 2022, up here in Canada anyways. So with those rules out of the way, let's jump into the first Funko Pop. Alright, for number 10, I had to pick Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. This one is number 543. He's the GameStop exclusive Darth Vader, as I mentioned, from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And the reason I picked this guy is just look how menacing he looks with this stance. Like, we've got a bunch of other Darth Vader Funko Pops, you know, from Rogue One, Empire Strikes Back, stuff like that. But this one has got to be my favorite one from this year, the favorite Darth Vader. And like I mentioned, like, he looks so menacing. The stance makes him look very, very menacing. You know, he's kind of walking towards you with the cape flowing in the wind. I believe, like, as I mentioned in my review, this is that pose where he first sees Kenobi, I think. I think this is when he first sees Kenobi, and he's walking towards him there. So, very, very cool Funko Pop nonetheless. But this is my number 10 pick, is Darth Vader, number 543, the GameStop exclusive. For my number 10 pick, I went with another Funko Pop from a new series this year. This one is B2EMO from the Andor series. He is number 566 in the series, and I love my droids. I love my troopers. Love my aliens in Funko Pop form, as I mentioned in so many of my Funko Pop reviews. Droids, aliens, and troopers. Those are ones. Those are Funko Pops, or characters that Funko actually gets right when they make these Funko Pops, and no exception for B2EMO. So much detail on this guy. Like, you can see all the mechanical bits in between his layers there. You know, he's got the yellow, that yellow wheel there, or that yellow tread piece at the back. But like such a great little looking Funko Pop. For number 8, I picked the brand new Life Day Chewbacca. So this one I haven't done a review yet, but stay tuned for the review on this one. But this one looks so awesome. Like, this guy's from the 1977 holiday special, and he's just so detailed. Like, I love how detailed this one is. Like, he's very simple. Like, you got the red robes there. You got that acrylic crystal ball there that is like transparent, translucent, whatever you call it. So he's got that, and then all of his fur is flocked. So this is only like my third flocked Funko Pop. I have the Wampa, I have the Krrsantan as well. But yeah, no, this is my third flocked Funko Pop, and I'm starting to really like these ones as well. But yeah, no, just the simplicity, but like also the little details. Like, it's that orb, that orb that really makes it, and the little detail of like his robe being just a regular paint application, and then all the rest of his fur and stuff being flocked. Like, that's such a great way of doing a Funko Pop for sure. So that is why I picked Chewbacca for my number 8 spot. For my number 7 spot, I've chose the new Jyn Erso. This one is from the Power of the Galaxy line, or wave of Funko Pops that Amazon is doing. This one is number 555 in the series. And again, it just comes down to stance and little details on this one. Like I just love the stance on this one, like the battle stance. You know, she's got her blaster drawn, that whacking stick that she uses in that scene on Jeddah, to take out some stormtroopers. That one there. So great looking Funko Pop. I haven't done a review on this one, but I will be doing a review on this one very soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, no, just the stance too, like, you know, she's got one leg straight off to one side. She's kind of like in a motion, like walking motion. Her cape is kind of flowing in the wind there. So yeah, no, Funko did a great job on this one. So this one is my number 7 pick. For top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops is the Jyn Erso Power of the Galaxy Star Wars Funko Pop. So for number 6, I also went with another Power of the Galaxy Funko Pop, and also another Funko Pop I haven't reviewed yet, so stay tuned for the review on this one. But again, it comes down to like little details on this one, and even though the stance isn't that great, there are just so many nice little details that I love about this Funko Pop. Like, so this is from the Padme Amidala, from the Revenge of the Sith, when she's in the Senate. You know, this is how Liberty dies scene there. So she's got like the little silver bits on her collar there. She's got like the silver headpiece in her hair. Like, it looks great. Like it kind of reminds me of the Princess Leia from the Last Jedi Funko Pop, like a very similar pose where she's just standing there with her arms crossed. But yeah, no, this is my number 6 pick. The Padme Amidala Power of the Galaxy Star Wars Funko Pop, number 525 in the series. At number 5, I picked the Dark Trooper with Grogu Star Wars Funko Pop. This one is number 488 in the series, and again, comes down to pose and the details on this one. And again, as I mentioned, the details on these ones where they're droid characters or aliens, and also like anything with these flight stand bases where it looks like the flames are coming out of their feet, or their jetpacks or stuff like that. Like this one, it looks like he's flying. Just love that. Like that anytime they give me a different looking base other than that black base, like, you got me, Funko. I'm buying it right away. And you know, I might be a little partial to the Dark Trooper. Like, it's my favorite new character for sure. Absolutely. If you've watched my my other Dark Trooper reviews, like the Black Series, the Mission Fleet, and my Funko Pop reviews for the Dark Troopers, you know, like, it's my favorite new character. So yeah, no, I'm a bit partial to it, but they did an amazing job. And also, this is one of the ones that they Funko said was released in 2021. It was actually released in Canada in early 2022. I can't remember the exact date that I picked it up, but I did do a review on it early 2022. So that's why this one's getting included in my top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops of 2022 video. And at number 5, like, you can see why he's placed at number 5. At number 4, I chose to go with the Star Wars Gaming Greats Rocket Trooper, Imperial Rocket Trooper, from Star Wars Battlefront. I believe it was from, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is what this one was from. And again, that flight stand, that pose where he's flying, got me right away. Like, he just looks so cool in that flight pose with the smoke coming out of the back of his backpack there. Like, I love that. Like, I love when Funko does that. And like, the paint application isn't like super intricate, but like, you got little splashes of yellow and little bits of red on the back there. Like, there's enough detail on this one with just it being like a plain white trooper, right? So but yeah, no, this is my number 4 pick for top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops. Number 4 is the Imperial Rocket Trooper, the Gaming Greats one from Star Wars Battlefront 2, number 552 in the series. For the number 3 spot, I chose to go with the Book of Boba Fett Krrsantan flocked Krrsantan Star Wars Funko Pop. He is number 548 in the series. He was released, I think he was a San Diego Comic Con exclusive, so he would have been a summer convention exclusive, shared convention exclusive. So this guy was exclusive to GameStop when he released, and he wasn't supposed to show up here in Canada until like 2023, and then out of nowhere, GameStop in Canada got these in, and I found him in stores. I was so happy to find this guy. Again, being flocked, like this is my second flocked Star Wars Funko Pop, and he looks fantastic. And then again, comes down to the stance and the details. Again, you got the gold for his belts and his bandoliers and his knuckle dusters. His shoulder pads are gold. You got bits of brown for the hair ties and his braids there at the back. Like, this guy just looks so menacing and very, very cool. And I'm glad they did a flocked version of them. But I'm looking forward to getting that the new Krrsantan coming out in 2023. That one might be on my who knows, that might be on my list next year of top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops. But for this year, Krrsantan, the summer convention exclusive Krrsantan number 548 from the Book of Boba Fett is sitting in at number 3. At number 2, I chose to go with another Gaming Greats Funko Pop. This time I went with the Merrin, the Nightsister Merrin, number 553 in the series. And I just love the color on this one, the stance, the little details on this Funko Pop. It just, for me, it always comes down to the little details, the stance, and the color. Like look at how sharp the red and the green flames that she's got in her hand. How cool that looks together. It just looks so sharp. And then the gray accent color from her pants and her clothing underneath, and like her kind of mask that she's got going there. Like the colors are just, they complement each other so well, and it just looks so cool. The stance, like the attack stance that she's got, she's kind of like bracing herself into place as she gets that green flame ready to fire off at somebody. Just love the look of this one. And of course, this one is from the Jedi Fallen Order video game Gaming Greats lineup. Number 553, Nightsister Merrin is my number 2 on my list of Star Wars Funko Pops, top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops of 2022. And then for my number 1 pick for the top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops of 2022, for my number 1 pick, I had to go with Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. And this one is the chrome version with the Darksaber. I believe he was I can't remember. I want to say he was like a box lunch exclusive or something like that. But this one I found at GameStop, I think it was, with the special edition sticker up here in Canada. He's number 491 in the series. And I just, before this guy, I hadn't had a chrome Funko Pop in my collection, but now I can't imagine having anything other than a chrome Funko Pop for the Mandalorian. And again, it comes down to details and stance for this one as well. Like, first off, the way they did the chrome, like they made all the armor on him chrome, but everything else is just matte paint. So like, to be able to do that on a Funko Pop and a figure of this scale where there's like little bits of armor that need painted chrome or coated in chrome, like, it just looks fantastic. This one also glows in the dark. The Darksaber glows in the dark. If you want to see that, check out my review of this guy. I'll put the playlist in the description below as well. But yeah, again, the stance too, like, he's in an attack stance. He's got the cape flowing in the wind there, flowing backwards in the wind. The Darksaber drawn, like, he looks so awesome in this pose. And again, like, I can't imagine not having a chrome Mandalorian. I think all the Mandalorian Funko Pops should be chrome. It makes it look so much better than the simple silver paint that they do on the regular ones. But yeah, no, this is my number 1 pick. The Mandalorian with Darksaber, number 491, and as I mentioned, I believe he's a box lunch exclusive. But yeah, no, this is my number 1 pick for top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops of 2022. But what do you guys think of my list of top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops of 2022? And also, what would be on your list of top 10 Star Wars Funko Pops? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.